Welcome to Python tutorial 1. In this video we are going to see what is Python and which all softwares are used using Python and many more details about the Python like introduction and stuff. And in this video we are also going to see on how to download Python and configure the setup so that it will be easier for programming. So let's get started. Now you're going to see what is Python. Python is one of the programming language that is widely used in the world. So you can ask why Python is the name. So let's take a look at some facts that Python is not derived from the word that or the term that is called a snake or something like that. It is not derived from this, but it is derived from a much more fascinating thing, that is Monty Python's Flying Circus. This word Python has been derived from a TV show that was premiered in a lot of old time. So we can just say introduction to Python. So when in the introduction we can see that Python is an interpreted high-level language. High-level language is nothing but a language which is much more easier to program the computer. We can say or command the computer to do a lot of logical stuff using the easiest way and a lot of usable languages nowadays. So actually you may ask, what is a low level language? Low level language is also called the machine language, which is not readable by human beings. So now you can say that high level language is one of the easiest thing that is being seen in Python, and it is created by Guido van Rossum and was released in 1991. You can see that the programming language here is object-oriented approach, which means that it is much more clear to write, and using the normal language we can just instruct the Python software to do all the commands that we need to. It can also be used for all small and large scale projects and is also much easier to use it. So now let's take a look that Python actually looks like this, and this is the logo of Python, and we're going to go in detail. But before that, who all uses Python software? You may ask that it was released in 1991, but this fact says that Google is being created using Python, and also YouTube also uses the Python software or the programming language, and the Python software is being used to code this YouTube, including Instagram, even Reddit, also Spotify. All the apps that are used nowadays are created using the Python software and the Python language. So this is what it is about Python. So now we are going to look at how to download Python in a few moments. So to download Python, I just went to the official Python website that's available, and I also gave a link in the description so you can directly go there. So to download it, I just go to the downloads tab right over here, and you can just click on the download Python. This is the latest version available, and you can also download it for Windows, Linux, Unix, Mac OS and other operating systems that are available, as it is also one of the features that mainly focuses on cross platforms. And also you have a lot of Python releases, so you can always check the latest release and whenever you want to download the specific Python. So I'm just going to click the download right over here. Now after you click the download, here will be the file where you're supposed to download it, and if it is not here you can just adjust the download directory of the browser. After downloading this, now you will get this file. Just double click this file and then you have to hit install right over here. After you just install this, you will just be prompted with a particular thing that finished the installation. So after finish the installation, let's get to see how we are going to use it and how the interface looks. After installing Python, you can just hit the search bar and then search for IDLE Python. Now you can see that this is the application that runs the Python programming language. So you can just hit that and you can see the first thing here is the shell. The shell is one of the important thing that where we are going to see where the programming output are also shown here, and you can also directly program and get it. We are going to see in detail in the upcoming video, but before that I'll just show you one more thing. You can just create a new file and you can run all the programs right over here. First you can just create all the programs right over here, and when you hit run, it will run on the shell. And this is what Python is. In the next upcoming video, you will see a lot more in detail in the Python programming tutorial number 2. So thanks for watching this video, and give a like, share and subscribe.